So in my last video, we left off with the frame built and sanded, and now we're on to the finishing stages. Here I'm hitting the frame with some red enamel. You might ask, Matt, red is a bold choice. And I would say that's not a question, and yes it is. In more traditional finishing processes, you would use what's called clay bowl. It comes in different colors and it acts as a primer for the gilding process. The gold leaf is so thin you can shift the temperature of the gold warmer or colder, redder or yellower depending on what the color is underneath it, hence the red. It also contains rabbit skin glue, which is activated by water and is what makes the gold leaf stick to the frame. I'm using a different gilding adhesive, so I'm sticking with enamel. You can see that the enamel raises the grain of the wood a little, which means more sanding. So I take some 220 grit and get the frame nice and smooth again, and then I hit it with a little steel wool for overkill. Then another coat of red enamel. Then more steel wool and more red enamel. And as you can see, it is much smoother now. So now I tape off the inside lip of the frame because that's going to be the part that gets some of the gold leaf. And I move on to spraying the frame black. I'm going to apply some artificial wear and tear, so some of the red underneath will show through on the edges and make the details of the molding pop better than black on black. So now I have to do the opposite and tape up the rest of the frame so the gold leaf only goes on that little bit of red. Here I'm applying the gilding adhesive I mentioned and starting to apply the gold leaf. This is 24 karat gold leaf, and it's a tricky process to get good at. I'm still learning, but I get results that I'm happy with.
So I got that going for me, which is nice.
Basically, the trick is not to breathe and not to move, and basically try your hardest to flow with the movement of the gold leaf. It sounds very zen. Be the gold leaf. But honestly, that's just kind of how it is. It moves really easily, and you can see how smoothly it lays down, and that's the reason for all the sanding and prep. Any little blemish will show up. So here I switched to a different kind of gold leaf. Before I was using loose sheet gold leaf, and now I'm using embossing gold leaf. The difference is the loose is, well, loose. And this is stuck to the sheet, so I can just press it into areas that I had missed, and it fills in all the gaps. Once everything is covered, I spray the gold leaf with shellac to protect it. This is a necessary step if you are using anything like copper leaf too, and you don't want it to patina. Anytime you get to rip tape off and reveal nice clean edges is always nice and satisfying. So at this point, I've sanded the black and hit it with some steel wool so the edges are a little bit worn and showing nice detail. But now I'm going to focus on the indentations and adding some fake patina to the gold leaf too. This is done with some acrylic paint. A little black on the gold leaf and some gray on everything else. I'm keeping it nice and watered down so it's nice and translucent, and it's going to come off easily when you wipe it with some paper towel. Whatever sticks will give some appearance of where dust might settle or just some general aging. I had decided to hit the gold leaf with a little steel wool off camera, so if you see some red showing through, that's why. The extra red will complement the colors in the painting that will be going in this frame. And last but not least, a little branding. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed seeing my process for building frames. Remember, I do commissions for both frames and paintings and drawings and can be reached at my website, MatthewCookArt.com. A link is in the description. Also, please consider following me on Instagram and here on YouTube. Please make sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you can be notified when I release new videos. Thanks.